Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. My name is Raffi Kairi Pasha, and together with my team, Javier Simbolon, Ignatius Stanilaus, Antoni Damara Kitaliu, Benaya Takaria, Joshua Nicodemus, and Alexander Anugrah. Today, we will present our presentation about manufacturing cost variance analysis of NaCl 500 ml at PT Braun Indonesia. Before we begin, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to our lecturer, Mr. Zulfikar Isan Pane, for his guidance and valuable feedback and continued support through these projects. We truly appreciate his assistance. In these few minutes, we will explain how the actual manufacturing costs differ the planned cost and what this variance means for this company.
Okay, first let us start with a short introduction to the company. Braun was founded in 1839 by Julius Wilhelm Braun as a small pharmacy in Muskegon, Germany. Over time, the company grew from selling pharmacy products into medical devices and complete healthcare solutions. Today, Braun is one of the largest medical technology companies in the world. It works in areas such as infusion therapy, surgery, anesthesia, and dialysis. The company operates in more than 60 countries and employ over 60,000 people. It over more than 5,000 medical products, has more than 185 years of experience, and also has a strong goal for sustainability to cut greenhouse gas emission by 50% by the year 2030.
Okay, now let us focus on Indonesia. Braun has served Indonesia since the 1980, and PT Braun Indonesia was officially established as a subsidiary in 2001. The head office is in Jakarta, while the main factory is located in Cikampek, West Java, since 2013. The site product the large volume infusion situation that follow global quality standard. An important point here, more than half of the local product is exported to the Asia Pacific region. The product we study, NaCl 500 milliliter, was taught three main steps: mixing, filling, and packing before it is ready to ship.
Okay, before showing the result, let me explain how we did this analysis step by step. First, we define the scope. Our best unit is one batch, which equals to 22,000 bottles. Second, we interview the supply chain management to understand the cost structure. Third, we visit the Cikampek plant to see the process with our own eyes. Fourth, we collect the data, the standard cost from 2025 and the actual cost from 2026 for every component. Fifth, we calculate the variance. And finally, we connected the result to the balance scorecard. The key numbers are here. The standard cost was about 292.8 million rupiah per batch, but the actual cost rose to 316.5 million rupiah per batch. That is a difference of 23.7 million rupiah per batch. When we multiply this by 600 batch per year, the total impact is around 14.2 billion rupiah per year.
This slide shows the balance scorecard or BSC of the B branch of supply chain. The balance scorecard is a strategy tool that looks at company from 4 different perspectives, not only from money. This helps management see the full picture. Let me explain each of the 4 blocks. The first perspective is financial. The main goal here is to reduce costs. The company focus on lowering inventory costs, keeping customs clearance under 5 days, and delivering fast-moving products directly 100% of the time. The second perspective is customer. The goal is to ensure medicine availability. This means keeping medicine in stock at least 99% of the time with no shortage, improving order accuracy, and distributing to all brands across the country. The third perspective is internal process. The goal is to optimize operations. Here the company wants 99 warehouse stock accuracy, better warehouse efficiency, and full-based traceability so every product can be tracked. The fourth perspective is learning and growth. The goal is to build strong capabilities for the future. This includes training the supply chain team using digital tools like SAP and Power BI, applying the Kaizen culture of continuous improvement and keeping good employees. The important idea is that these 4 perspectives are connected. When the team learns and improves, internal process get better. Better process serve the customer, and happy customers support the financial goals. So balanced scorecard links people, process, customer, and money into one clear strategy.
Now let us understand the method behind the numbers. A variance simply compares the actual cost with the plan or standard cost. If the actual cost is higher than the standard, we call it unfavorable because company spends more cost than the actual cost. If the actual cost is lower, we call it favorable because the company saves money more. The main formula is the material price variance divided by actual price minus standard price multiplied by quantity. Here is a real example. The LDPE plastic infusion bottle, the standard price was 3,400, but the actual price rose to 4,148. There is a gap of 748 or about 22% higher. When we multiply this gap by 22,440 units, the variance is about 16 million point eight for this one item alone. This shows how a small price increase per unit can create a big cost impact. Okay, so in this slideshow, our result, there's 2 charts here. The chart on the left shows the top cost driver on an annual basis. Each bar represent one material, and the length of the bar show how much extra cost create on 1 year. As you can see, the 2 tallest bar are the LDPE plastic bottle and the rubber stopper. Together, these are 2 plastic items cost the most of the increase. The chart on the right compare the standard cost and of 2025 against the actual cost of 2026 for each category. In almost every category, the 2026 bar is higher than the 2025 bar. The message is clear. All variants are unfavorable, and the total increase is about 13.9 billion per year. But here is the important point. The cost is because the external, not internal problem. It comes from a rise in global plastic price, not from waste of inefficiency inside the factory.
Okay, this slide answers one question. Where does the cost problem come from the most? The first chart shows the price rate, the price increase by category in percentage. Here you can see that resin ion exchange has the steepest single increase at 25% increase. The second chart, the round donut chart, shows the contribution of each category to the total variance. This is the key insight. Packaging alone makes up about 95% of the material variance. In other words, just 2 or 3 plastic components carry almost all of the cost impact. This is called a concentration risk. The good news is that it is also an opportunity, because if the company focuses on only these few top items, it can get the biggest savings with the least effort.
Now, we connect everything back to the balance scorecard. This is where our analysis become a real business decision. The snapshot on the right summarize the problem. Cost per batch went up by 8.1%. Packaging is the most hit category at plus 15.2%, and the LDPE bottle is the top driver at plus 22%. The root cause is an external price plastic surge linked to conflict in the Middle East and higher vendor prices. Now, from each BSC perspective, on the financial side, this cost rise threatens the reduced cost goal and forces management to review selling price and margin. On the internal process side, since packaging drives the variance, value engineering and better traceability are the tools to control it. On the learning and growth side, stronger procurement skills and Power BI monitoring help detect the problem early. And on the customer side, the company must keep the 99% no shortage promise while deciding whether to absorb the costs or raise the price. We also consider sustainability and of course safety, because greener materials and safer warehouses protect both cost and quality. That brings us to the end of our presentation. To summarize this presentation, the production cost of NaCl 500 ml increased mainly because of external plastic prices, and the balance scorecard helps the company respond in a smart and balanced way. Thank you very much to all of you audience for watching us. Thank you for your time, your kind attention, and special thanks for Mr. Zulfikar Pane for your valuable guidance and support throughout this project. Hopefully our project can be useful and satisfy you. That's all from us. Danke schön, Mr. Zulfikar Pane. Thank you.